Hey, I'm Jesse Bolam and I'm here at RadmediX headquarters in the equipment showroom to showcase the new Acuity SDR Plus straight arm. It's a small footprint system, has a telescoping column, and you can put it in pretty much any x-ray room. You just have to have an 8-foot ceiling height. It's designed for all clinical applications, but it really shines in those high throughput facilities, imaging centers, orthopedic offices, and places like that. So it has a 10-inch touchscreen here that shows the SID, the height, and the angulation. It also has 60 pre-programmed semi-automated positions here, so you can basically build your projection list over here, standing knees, chest, and it'll find the SID and the height that you have that programmed into. Also with this 10-inch touchscreen, we have the ability for remote diagnostics. So it's a full Windows operating system, so your service guys, if they're out in the field, they could be in another country even, you can remotely access this and troubleshoot anything that's going on with the stand itself. You'll notice also that there's a bunch of buttons up here, so it's full system control from either the tube side or the bucky side. So if we rotate this to an upright position, you'll notice it's fully counterbalanced. You see how easy that was to rotate? You simply grab one of these locks here, press it and rotate it, and then it's motor driven. So if we're raising it up and down, it's motorized and it's counterbalanced. So it's the best of both worlds. If we come over here to the bucky side, all those controls that I just mentioned over here on the tube side, we have right here. So if you're in a position where you're doing a chest x-ray, for example, and you have it at a 72-inch SID, then you're going to be able to turn the collimator light on from this side by simply just pressing a button, saving you a trip over there. From the side also, you have a couple of other things that I like to talk about, the removable grid for extremities if you'd like to do that. And you also have some advanced safety features in the emergency stop and the crash sensors. So you have the ability to access this emergency stop or to implement this emergency stop from either the tube side on the red button over there or right here on the bucky. And then the crash sensors, if you're x-raying a patient and they have their legs up under here and you're driving the system vertically, it's not going to let you drive that system down on their legs. So that's a good feature and also almost a necessary feature that you have to have. If you are utilizing this system with our 14x17 cassette tray, bucky, and a wireless detector, we have the ability over here from the tube side to actually unlock that and rotate it to be able to do exams like standing feet and wheelchair chest x-rays. All you have to do is simply just flip this lock and you rotate the tube. You can do standing feet, you still can angle it, all that functionality still works, and then you can even take it back the other way to do those chest x-rays. Another feature that we have is the rotating collimator. Not everybody has that, so if you're doing stuff like tib fibs or something where you're having to do cross corner exams, you can get it in one shot instead of it taking 2 shots. So the collimator rotates. Also the bucky rotates, and it's a simple mechanism. There's a lock right over here. You just unlock it and you see how easy it rotates and it stays in place right where you need it until you lock it back down. So it makes positioning super easy. We also have this system in a standard configuration, which is going to have a few less features than the SDR Plus, the main thing being this 10-inch touchscreen interface here. So it's going to come with a more traditional 4-inch display. It's still going to display SID height and angulation. It's just not going to have the pre-programmable positions. It's not going to have remote diagnostic capability. It's just going to be a more traditional look. It's also not going to have the ability to turn on the collimator from the bucky. So you will have to actually turn the collimator on from the collimator side of the tube. The SDR standard also has a standard collimator as opposed to the laser collimator that comes with the SDR Plus. There's a lot of misconceptions about straight arms and their functionality. I assure you this room can do anything that a floor-mounted room or overhead tube room can do as far as positioning goes. Your only limitation is your imagination. So this is the Acuity SDR Plus from RadmediX.